Yeah, it's better.
Time and faith. And a good sunbath.
He just wipes his face like, how much time?
How much faith? How much sunbath?
He just walks
He nods
away.
to buy like that. Those are great questions.
He just walks away. He's going. Sits beside Rixie's. The second they turn evil, I'm gonna have to pop their heads.
I can make you smaller if you want. Would you like to be smaller?
Nope. I am the exact size that the gods intended for me to take vengeance upon the evils of this world.
When you're smaller, it's easy for you to hit your foes and harder for them to hit you.
I understand. I appreciate the thought. It
I can make you larger if you wanted, but I don't see it being as useful.
Was it going to give me a +4 to AC, something like that?
It's +2 AC, +2 to hit.
Yeah, but minus damage, right? So
Your
D3?
size category of your damage goes down by 1 and you lose 1 strength.
Lose 1 strength point, or
no,
like modifier?
You lose 1 mod, 2
1
strength.
mod. Okay, that's what I was saying. In a second. Makes that 0, makes that somewhat worth it. Yeah.
Do not trifle with the way the gods made him. He is correct, in that he is the correct size. Says Icon. He likes that logic.
Yeah, you like that, don't you, bitch?
No.
If the need arises, I'll let you know. But for now, conserve your spells for Mulry. I'm not hit by much, and I don't miss much.
I'm going to prepare a feather fall.
That's a good call.
Out of that other guy's book.
Okay.
So I'll roll my spellcraft. I can prepare a feather fall out of his book. The dirty book.
Today. Yep. This is the Dirty Dwarf's book. Yep.
the dirty dwarf book. Yeah, just in case. And I will leave my alchemist alone.
Are you ready?
We will be leaving our compatriots here, some of them. The non-fighty ones, and Bortha.
They shall be our guests, amongst the wretched.
Part of our deal is you treat them well if we die.
It's not written for us to die.
Oh, it might
Eldon looks up and forward to the horizon if there was one down here. We shall be victorious.
I'm certain they will do wonderful things to the breeding around this parts.
Bortha shaking his head and waving you off like you're disgusting. Kruger comes sniffing over at Eldon. Is Kruger coming along, or?
Oh, hells yeah!
All
Let's
right.
do this. He also needs to be protected. Do you have enough for that?
2, 3, 4.
Don't make me arcane. I don't know if I want to use an arcane bond for the pooch.
It gives me mobility, basically.
But it is such a loyal dog. Besides, if we leave it here, it may end up on the menu, says Icon.
29 on the knowledge check for what a confusion spell does.
Sure.
I is thinking that, so I know the confusion spell. If he's riding it, he's the nearest creature. That means he's fine with taking that risk.
So you're okay. All right.
As long as
No,
As long as you're
I
riding
said he needs protection as well.
I didn't prepare enough, and our priest doesn't know how to. We must rely upon our friendly war priest. You're a war priest, yes?
Rixie's doesn't even respond to your question. He's just like getting his gauntlets ready, and
I will take your
strapping his armor
stone
on.
silence as fervent agreement as you prepare your soul for bloody conflict.
Yeah.
Will you be able to also protect Kruger?
I've got 4.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do you have?
2.
For fuck's sakes.
If you do not require my sling, I can stay out of the combat, says Lan.
You are important for your people, and you should preserve yourself.
As long as we have enough direction, should be alright.
He actually kind of starts drawing, kind of with some charcoal. He draws like a circle and like a bunch of branches coming off the circle like spokes, and he actually points down a way. There is one tricky part, but you actually ascend to a sewer. This sewer is very old. It has been... It has sunk.
Is it dry? We like dry. Oh, that's unfortunate.
If there is rain on the surface, it will eventually fill. But these creatures tunneled into this place. Lots of tremors.
It's probably filled. I would say the heavens are most definitely crying on this day.
Then the sunshine shall dry their tears, for Icon come, and with it the dawn of hope and light.
Fi is taking mental note that he needs to catch that guy in a one of his detect thoughts, because he just has to know. Like he's gotta know. Are you rocking a 6?
Icon seems like he's ready for the day.
It's like he uses big words and good grammatical sense and stuff, but it's like is this all he knows how to say? Oh, it's going to be bad when we break him. When I say we, I mean you. When you break him, so yeah.
Yeah, I have to check my my D&D like DM versus player versus NPC. Lan actually will lead you part of the way, he says.
Okay, perfect.
And he begins to lead you part of the way. I'm going to... Are you bringing the dog or not?
If he's not going to be part of the combat, then yeah, I will.
Okay.
I want my mobility.
Bring the Poochie. What's his name again? McMeachild? McBait? Okay.
All right. So you do wander into a part of the underground. Actually, it's up somewhat, and it looks like a sewer junction. Some of the passageways have been blocked off, like they no longer want like water to pass through here. It's really old masonry, and I've got a new map to show you guys. So I will make this player visible. And I will force you to the map. And I'll center you on the view.
Oh shit, that looks familiar.
Filth comes through here.
And I'm going to grab your tokens. And paste them. not paste all of you? What happened? Oh, some of you are still in the darkness. Okay. You can see up ahead as you ascend some like grimy. It's almost like a grimy slanted chute that leads up to this area. You can see up ahead there is a decapitated body of perhaps a stocky dwarf. There's something really odd about his armor in that he's twisted. The thing is also missing its head.
Okay.
It's about 40 feet away from you. Give me perception checks.
Man, you got good drawings, man. Or good maps. I like this.
This is,
I like these. It's nice.
This is a snapshot from
20.
Bethelda's softworks. I forget
Seeing
what,
perception,
It's
right?
from Elder Scrolls 4.
yeah.
16. I know where my boots are. They're right here on my feetsies.
Oops. 26.
He knows where my boots are too, and everything else in the room. Hopefully.
Okay.
Who knows, man? It's Crackhead.
You can hear some chittering. Maybe there are more mongrel folk up ahead.
He quietly stealths down to Lan. Oh, with the dog. What sounds do these beasts make? I hear chittering above. Ahead of us.
Lan looks like he's white as a ghost. Like he's gone pale with fright.
Fi is gonna start drinking stuff.
Okay.
Random
Cast.
things
Alexis, cast on us.
under the sink.
So Fi drinks a potion. Everyone kind of
Yeah.
cringes as you hear like ting 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 ting. As
Yeah,
he
yeah,
drop one
Rix.
of his-
So I
as he
go
dropped
to
one of his,
Rixie's.
one of
I
his-
go to
one of
Rixie's,
his
like,
empty
cast it.
vials.
He's looking around, going like, "What? Like, my perception was shit." I mean,
So you got off one. So
Crap.
you snuck. Fi drank a potion. Erixes is like,
I tell him, cast.
okay. So Erixes is going to cast the his first protection spell on Eldon.
Okay.
Adrian, what are you doing this round?
I guess
Did
we're
everyone-
casting. I'll quick draw my flail and I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
I've got
Icon?
a sling.
Icon's making sure that you guys have lots of light, so he's going to.
Oh, that's why.
Actually, he'll bless the party.
There we go. Good boy.
Okay. Just before the next round begins, a helmeted head comes falling from that chute way up at the top. Just sort of rolling around, and you can hear chittering coming from up here, but you can also hear chittering coming from around the corner, as if this thing got excited when it saw the decapitated dwarven head still in the helmet.
can I see clearly from here?
The dwarven head looks strange in that it looks like he had like maybe a horn growing out of the side of his face, or like kind of in the back of his head, and that horn was actually piercing through the helmet. Like it's definitely kind of misshapen and not symmetric.
You're saying it's very difficult for him to put his helmet on.
Yeah. Okay, next round.
I will cast a protection from evil on myself.
Okay.
Obviously, Erexes didn't do any of the pamphlet reading when the airplane where you put the mask on yourself first.
Yeah.
All right, Erixes will cast protection from evil on himself.
This is a +2, is it?
If you have a
it's a-
resistance item, only a +1.
It's a
I
+2
don't.
AC.
Yeah, it's to AC that I'm thinking. So
Deflection
at our,
bonus.
At our level, it's +2. Yep.
You're covered in water, Lily.
Icon's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself.
Just cast it on yourself. Protect yourself.
Fi, what are you doing in the second round?
Oh, I cast a protection from evil on myself.
Okay. Hadrian?
Because
I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
Eldon?
I'm readying. I have a bullet. Oh, by the way, Marty, that night we spent at the town, did I get a chance to pick up any pebbles, any stones?
You could have bought bullets.
I would have liked to have bought bullets. Is that? I was just a little busy.
Too bad we distracted you with stew and
damn it!
didn't buy anything.
Sure.
we're killing these things and heading back to town. Are you going to use them all up in this fight?
Shut up.
All right. So
no, you might.
Before round 3, I need initiative, as there's kind of like a bit of a ropey tendril that is seen before the mandibles come into view, and then the horrible hulking form, and the other one seems to be lowering itself down from the ceiling as if these things climb like monkeys.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
I am not surprised. 15.
I'm going first.
So there's one peeking out around the corner here, and then there's one hanging from the top of the ceiling.
Oh fuck! Look at these assholes.
I got a 17 on my die.
Yeah.
I got a 1.
So are we actually in sewers? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
So I have this is my favorite terrain, so I get another +2.
This shitty fighter.
All right,
Get it?
I'm gonna open up the. Ahmed, settle down, man. Get a character.
Did anyone get that joke?
Don't
Initiative.
make me ask again, please.
Fuck.
All right, so I'm gonna fill out the initiative sheet. The hulking, mandibled creatures.
Mandible.
And I'm gonna just nuke the initiatives because I think some of them were old. Hadrian, you said 17. Yes.
Correct.
Arixes will get a 14. And the hulking mandibled beasts, I'm going to roll a 5.
When is your doom? The doom is later. See you later, Doom.
Awesome.
And then land half horn.
Run.
Hey, get out of here, dude. Just bolt, son.
Run, get away. Okay, the first to act in round 3 is Hadrian.
Okay, so we got a bewildering Hulk. Is this distance accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we can move you guys all up to like just the edge here. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
Marty, how do I know if I'm applying my favored enemy or not?
You ask.
Got it.
Or you identify the creature type.
Yeah.
You already know that these things are aberrations, so.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there. Quick draw my pistol, and I will ready an action to shoot it as it approaches.
Okay. So Hadrian's got a ready.
Well, how about this? I will ready an action to shoot it. Yeah, as it approaches.
Okay.
Fi is going to. So there's one up the tube.
Yeah, it's like coming down and hanging with its claws.
I'm gonna web them because it looks like it's 40 feet between the ceiling and or 35 feet between the ceiling and the thing.
Yep. So you're casting web, like a big ball of web?
Like a big ball of web. Yeah. We'll do that. I'm not ready yet. Hold on a minute, I'm not ready.
So what ends up happening is that only the top and the bottom part are actually fixed, but there are walls, so you end up
It makes a weird shape.
yeah. So some of the webbing falls away, and you end up with this kind of like wall of web here, and then there's a fan of it kind of surrounding this dude, as it needs to be anchored against two areas.
Against fixed points.
Yeah, you just got the top and the bottom, and then you got all along that side where the thing was peeking around. It actually wasn't looking at you guys, even though you're casting lots of spells. It looked like it was eager to go play with the head in the helmet.
Oopsie.
But you cover things in webs, and I need to roll
Reflex
a
save.
saving throw for these creatures. Yeah. As if you're picking on the save. You
Yeah,
bastard.
picking on it. So DC 19.
The one on the roof fails. The one around the corner fails.
They are grappled
Yep.
by the webs.
How far away are we?
50
Is
something.
the map
To
scaled?
scale.
Or?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so they're making horrible chittering noises at the same time. Their mandibles are clacking together, and you can hear their claws grinding against the stone floor, like it's breaking stone whenever they curl their toes. So that was Phi. Eryxes. Someone can control Icon. Someone can control Eryxes in combat if you guys want.
Who would you like, John?
I'll do Eryxes, I guess.
Okay. I can do Icon. Unless you want to Ahmed, but you seem tired.
It's like the life got drained out of you by two kids.
All right. Eryxes still has 2 more protection from evils that he's going to cast.
Yep.
He's gonna cast them? Okay.
On himself, I hope.
He's
One.
got one on him. I think not Garrett and Hadrian needs one.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, he'll cast one on Hadrian.
Okay. He has
Icon
he
doesn't.
has a move left.
I don't really know that he has anything he can do with his move.
Fiddle around with his weapons, pull out a shield, something.
Yeah, but
Right.
if he pulls out a shield, he can't cast his other. He can't cast the last one if he wants to. I think he's just gonna pull out the lance
Okay. Lan
and
is
get that ready.
moving away, like he's running down the corridor and trying to. He ends up running around a corner.
Good.
Icon.
There shall be light. Daylight everywhere.
He's casting daylight. Okay.
Yeah.
I just got to check something about the monster. All right. So yes, they're covered in webs, but their eyes are wrong. They've got like a set of eyes above the big eyes, and like and you're not too sure which ones are the ones you should be looking at. Yeah, their faces are really hard to look at. It's like staring at one of those arts where you're looking for those weird pattern posters where you're trying to find the sailboat in it. You got to cross your eyes almost to like, yeah. That's the feeling that you're getting, like you're whenever you glance at their heads. A really strange feeling.
I don't like it.
Vertigo. So Icon casts daylight into the room. I guess it's a touch spell, so it's on an object.
Being on a stone.
Okay, Eldon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get Poochie to. I'm gonna get Kruger to move over to here,
Okay.
and I think that puts me in range. If not, heal 5. Yeah, it does. Puts me to range to this guy within 30 feet.
Sure.
And then I'm going to. So they are not evil outsiders, is what I gathered. I am not gonna smite evil yet, and I'm gonna smack it with a bullet. 1d20 plus 1 attack it. 1d20 plus 15. This is 19 hits.
The web, if there's at least 5 feet of web between it and the guy, provides cover.
Okay. Cover or concealment?
Yeah. Cover.
No, the webbing ended up absorbing.
Fuck's sake.
So it's entangled. It loses 2.
It's grappled, so its AC drops by 2.
And then it gets cover.
Yeah.
So actually you did hit it.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
Yay.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
You hear it bean off of part of its chitinous body.
Okay, so that's a
Crack.
D6
Like you're
D6.
having lobster for dinner.
plus 5. On D6 plus 5.
I don't think we should eat those. They're kind of...
7 damage.
Okay, well,
Aberrant. Tasty.
your slingstone hits true. Hulking mandible creatures. All right, this thing is going to stick its head out towards all of you, and I think everyone needs to make. No, it's just Eldon, the dog, and Hadrian.
Poochie, you can do it, Poochie.
Need to make will saves.
Poochie.
Okay.
Poochie.
Give me a second. Your protection from evils, I think, just save you from this.
Yeah.
Poochie. It would be funny to watch Ahmed get mauled by a dog.
I don't think he can actually hit me.
My own mount's too weak.
The mount. D20 plus 1. Alright. That would be a natural 1. Dog's failed, dog's screwed.
Well, we'll see what the dog does on the dog's turn.
Right, so we're going to just give the dog a horrible purple aura to remind ourselves that the dog is acting funny.
Just looks like he's got a cool double frame with a purple edge on it.
Do we know how long it's going to last for?
Don't know. We'll find out.
Sweet.
Okay, that's what this one does, and the one on the ceiling is going to try to struggle against the webbing. What is the roll it needs to make?
It is a grapple, or a CMB, or a escape artist. DC 19.
Right. 22.
Damn.
Okay, so it breaks free, and now it's at moving at difficult terrain.
Okay, and how much weight can the webs support?
It provides node value.
Webs are pretty good at supporting weight.
Okay,
They're
so
kind of the best.
it's going to climb down the webbing.
Okay.
It has a climb speed.
I think it's still difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sliding down the webs. It struggles free. Mandibles moving. It rips open the webs and it begins to slide down, half getting caught as it's falling down, and it's looking at all of you with its strange set of double eyes. It's got some how shall we say, some dexterity to it.
Marty, if something is climbing and takes damage, does that changes the roll it needs to make for climbing, or does it negate it because it already has a move speed?
Damaged look
We'll handle that when it happens.
happens.
Hadrian?
If it happens.
Okay, so yeah, I guess nothing happened to trigger my
It goes in touch
so-
attack range.
I will move up.
Okay, the strange bug-like head bobbing in and out of the webs as it's trying to burrow a hole through the webs. It's doing this really slowly, but it's
Gonna shoot this guy. I'm gonna swift action start my judgment.
Okay.
I'll do damage. Judgment damage. Yeah, I think I'm just. Oh yeah, that's right. I have -1 dex, don't I? How annoying. 4, 5. Touch AC 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Dealing 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Sing of DR.
Nope.
Okay.
Boom!
Boom shakalaka.
Oops, I look here. Pecking on the surface here.
Yeah, I send you guys some notes. All right, so Hadrian steps forward, and his smoke powder weapon causes a cloud of smoke as he blasts this thing in the side of its face. Icar's running down. It makes a high-pitched screech for a moment, almost like it was surprised by the noise, and now it looks like it's tugging on the webs to try to get closer to Hadrian.
Hadrian snarls at the beast.
It's big. It's got big claws.
It will die like the rest.
Fi looks at Icon, looks at the beasts, casts a fox's cunning. Icon's pretty harmless.
Cunning is an int?
Now that I'm smarter here,
he's going to make he's
realize I
going to
should
jack his
leave.
int.
Why?
Bombs.
Oh, you're not casting it on Icon. You're casting it on yourself. Okay.
Casting on, yeah, he's supposed to, because he's supposed to be casting a protection from evil on Icon, but he isn't.
Gotcha. Ellipses.
I think it's time to charge in and do some damage, don't you? Irixi's going to level his lance at this bewildering Hulk #1, and he's going to charge in there.
Okay, you just went through a bunch of friendlies.
I can't. Well, I can jump over the little guy, probably.
You try.
Yeah.
Oh god! Ah!
You are useful to fight with because you are easy to jump over.
Right.
We get a hoof to the head.
He is on a medium creature, so...
Yeah, so
That's true,
It's a
but
5x5 square. You need.
I'm still plus 20 to jump, so.
Okay.
But you don't make it.
Crap.
Okay, so he ends up kind of bumping into Eldon, and
It pretty much spoils my action.
yep. Kind of an awkward jump. You blame it on the old sewer floor, but you go bumping into Eldon and the dog doesn't like it. Lan Halfhorn is running away and hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Icon.
Icon, nobody's hurt yet. Icon is going to declare that a declaration of declaring.
That's pretty declarative.
It's pretty declarative. He's going to cast a shield spell.
Okay, protecting himself. Eldon.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Hold the line! Kill the evil!
Give me a percentile, Eldon.
Yeah. See what the dog's gonna do to me.
And who's faster, you or the dog? I think it's you.
I'm faster.
Okay.
88.
All right. So what are you doing, Eldon?
I'm going to, yeah, good times. I'm gonna pick this guy as being my, I'm gonna smite evil on this guy.
Okay.
Can I add the bonus?
Yeah. You smite evil. You call upon your gods,
Okay.
or your deity Arvarine, and your sling.
He's not undead or a dragon,
No.
but I do get I believe it's a plus. I get a bonus, extra half bonus on my strength the first attack. Is that correct, or is that only for the undead dragon or undragon?
You don't get the double damage bonus.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so on that guy,
The dog will take
bullet.
its AOO and bite you as you're throwing a missile weapon.
Good dog. But I'm faster than the dog.
Yeah, he'll take his AOO though. He got to act last round.
Crap.
My
So
AC
I will
is...
roll.
Yeah.
The dog hits AC 14.
No.
It's trying to bite your foot.
No. I said stay calm, don't panic!
The dog's gone nuts. Apparently, the proximity of these hulking bug creatures has messed with the dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to smite evil on the guy up there. Okay, 1d20 plus that, 31.
Yeah, you hit.
Nice.
Bouncing a glowing rock.
10 damage.
Is that
Guy up
including the
there?
smite?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I did not roll well.
The glowing rock disappears into its hide as you create a little.
Oh my god,
hole.
are we splitting fire? Seriously? Okay.
Well, I was hoping to drop it.
It needs to make a climb check DC equal to sticking to sticky web spell. So DC 0 or DC 5.
Yeah, it's got a climb speed. So
Yeah, it doesn't.
One rank would be.
Eldon is
11
doing what...
plus its strength. It's probably like plus 17. Okay, it gets a 34 on its strength check, on its climb check.
It is good.
Damn it.
It's monkeying down. All right, now does it have to remake its save?
If it tries to, on its turn, it'll have to remake it. When it tries to move again, it remakes its save.
A save?
If you read,
or
it has to make a CMB roll
yep.
to move on its next turn, and if it fails that CMB, then it has to make a save.
32.
Okay, so yeah, I can move at half speed.
It's not falling!
Well, it's kind of falling very slowly in a very controlled fashion.
Okay, so it's just basically going to hop off onto the ground here. It hops down 5 feet.
It's kind of fast, actually.
And then this one's going to try to break out as you injured it. 30.
Okay, so it breaks out.
Busts out of the entanglement of the webs and then begins to move forward at
Half speed.
half speed. So its ass is still in the web. Its back part. It's like clawing along the wall as it's trying to get out towards you, and it's looking, and then it looks again, and it looks again. You know, kind of like a praying mantis head sort of bobs back and forth. It only is on one swivel sort of thing. Yeah. And Adrian, you're starting to feel like there's a lot of bulk around you, a lot of snapping needles.
Is the confusion thing free action?
No? Why do
Okay.
you...
No, I was just wondering because there were more people are within 30 feet. I don't know if it was like a.
I'll play my monsters. Thanks, guys.
Sorry, I
Adrian,
was just wondering.
Focus on one of them! Focus on one of them, damn you!
Adrian barking orders from the front line.
I'm gonna 5-foot step this way.
Adrian!
I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna flail you in the face if you say that again. Say that again and I'll smack you across the jaw. He's gonna drop the pistol and quick draw the... I think we're gonna go with... I want to say the short sword, but I'm not going to risk that one right yet.
So the pistol clangs to the ground in the dirty...
Yep.
In the dirty, damp.
I think what I'll do is...
But
Yeah, I think what I'll do is quick draw the Masterwork Dagger to get that extra +1 to attack. And, alright, let's do this. Wow, AC 8 is not where I want to go with that.
nope, swiping at the air, it moves its...
AC 21.
That should hit.
That you managed to get right above its kind of like large forearm shield plate. You get right in behind it, cutting some tendons. It makes a high-pitched squeal at that.
Not a whole lot of damage to do here, but it's something. 7 damage. There we go. That's not too bad with the dagger. Dagger in one hand, flail in the other.
Fi.
Fi is going to move over and throw a frosty bomb at the
refreshing.
other one.
Okay.
God damn it.
There's reasons behind the madness. Okay.
Its touch is really low. 10.
Yeah, well, my bonus to hit's not so great either. So, I hit 10.
Is that including bless?
Yes.
Okay. So a frosty bomb hits part of its mandible, and you notice that little feelers along the mandible break off.
All right, it needs to make a saving throw, DC 22. Fortitude save.
Versus?
Fortitude.
Yeah, but what?
Oh, versus stagger.
Oh. No, I don't want to be staggered. I get an 18.
Okay, you're staggered. And you take 18 frost damage.
Ow. Okay. Lots of little feelers. 18 is 23, 33. And it is staggered for 1 round.
Yep.
Okay, that seemed to fuck up its head, and some of its feelers snapped off because of the explosion. One of its eyes is blinking strangely. Of course, it has 3 other eyes, which make your head spin even under the protection of the spell. Rixies.
Okay. It looks like
You are. It is threatening you.
it's threatening me, and the dog is freaking out.
Yeah, the dog is doing a circle trying to eat Kruger's leg.
Dog is Kruger. You're trying to eat Eldon.
Oh yeah, sorry, Eldon's leg. Yeah.
I think what he's gonna do is could I full round with the lance against the bug creature and then use one of my secondary attacks as a bull rush against the dog? I should be able to do that. You can use bull rushes in places of attacks.
I think that's a power that's a rage power that Uker has that allows him to do
barbarian power.
We did
it's
realize
trips you can use.
Yeah, we did realize that centaurs do get both of their hooves.
It's weird. Yeah.
What? Okay. All right.
The monster entry for centaur supersedes the general.
All right.
And the general rule actually, it's when it's a claw attacks and those sorts of attacks is actually limb based. So you can have some really crazy combos.
So he does have a full round.
Huh.
He could attack.
Okay. So he will do that.
Imagine
He's
the
gonna
alchemist
start...
unicorn builds.
Okay.
Good lord. He's gonna start with a lance on the bewildering hulk number 2.
Is he gonna rage?
Look. Ooh, yeah. He's mad. He's angry.
All right.
You pissed him off. Oh fuck. Power attack, rage, and we've got the lance here. So we're looking at a plus. Looks like a plus 10. Yeah, plus 10. 18. I don't think that's enough. Unless these things are really squishy.
They have thick plates, but there's enough insect parts to hit. AC 18 is what you need.
Okay, wow. Awesome. So it looks like what we're doing here is D8 plus... That's a lot of damage. D8 plus 15. Uh, 18 points of damage from the lance.
Okay, that injures that one. Both of them have yet to be...
He's going to step in and use his hooves.
bloodied yet, though.
Ah, well, we'll see about that. I don't know. These probably won't get through his armor because they're not that great. AC 16 is not a hit.
No.
AC 11 is not a hit, so he's battering him with his hooves, but it's not doing it.
Just lots of clacking noises as his hardened hooves hit the chitin. Land Halfhorn, I'm just going to erase from the initiative. He will. He's gone. Icon.
Icon is going to move forward and stay behind Orexes. He will defend himself by being defensive. So take a total defense action.
Total defense action. Eldon.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, we're gonna go on Hulk number 2. What's the dog doing?
Right, so the dog took its AOO, but then it didn't actually take its actual action, which was after Eldon, and it missed. Now this round,
D100?
D100. Yeah, it didn't actually...
53.
Nobody attacked it back.
Okay, the dog is trying to bite off its own paw.
Reasonable.
And does 1d8 plus 2 damage to itself.
D8.
Good lord.
7 damage to itself.
Oh. That's not good.
Why are you panicking? You're not listening to your orders! And throwing a stone at number 2.
Okay.
Soft cover, or is that top square should be have none?
Yeah, the top back square should be fine.
Yeah.
39.
Yeah.
What's my crit range? Just
It's
just
20 times
right?
3, yeah.
Alright, 1d6 plus 8.
Your glowing sling stone goes blinking off of its head.
10. It's not rolling well.
It is now bloodied. It gets rocked by that sling stone. Now the hulking mandible creatures. Alright, the staggered one,
yeah.
I believe, still gets a 5-foot step.
No, he's stuck in a difficult terrain thing that he has to use the CMB check to move through.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard!
Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Alright, it gets free.
So it can move. It can move at half speed.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that's all it does. And then at the beginning of Phi's turn, it's no longer staggered. So this one got hit by Grixis and hit by Hadrian and is getting pelted. So it's gonna do a claw on Orixis.
Okay. AC 18 is what you're looking for?
It'll do a second claw on Orixis. AC 15.
Actually, no, it's higher right now because he's got...
AC
It's actually 20
29.
because he's got his evil up, protection from evil up.
He's raging.
That's
too,
a hit.
So -2.
Yeah. Well, I know, but he's got +2 from the spell, so it's a wash.
And then AC 26 from the bite.
Just said.
Oh,
That's a hit too.
Okay, from the claw and the bite, he takes 18 damage.
Damn.
Oh,
Start healing people.
In pretty good shape.
It's like trying to like climb on top of the centaur, and its mandibles are clawing, and it's raking his flank. The other one just simply moves forward. Looks like it's interested in Hadrian.
Okay.
Hadrian.
Alrighty. So...
It's doing this weird head bob thing where it's following the smoke of the gun, and it's leading right up to you.
It's fine. I am going to start flailing into Bewildered Hulk number 2. Let's get some decent rolls here. Wow, look at that.
That's less than decent. It is flailing, though.
It would have hit,
Okay.
so that's bad news, bears. Wow, look at that. That's
Hadrian's
less than
curse
optimal.
strikes again.
Okay. The curse of Hadrian. As he's attacking with
Rolling
the flail and the dagger.
D2s here,
and,
guys.
Yeah, it's not quite working.
D2s.
It's not. You're not in a position where you've got great targets and you keep on slashing.
Perhaps you need to stick to one style of weapon. Too many styles, all conflicting.
Says the wizard. Vi.
What would I know about swinging swords? I'm going to throw a
I think about
freezy
how
bomb
no
at,
one will know if he dies
Hulk
down
again.
here.
And then I'm going to move away from him because I don't want him to decide I'm lunch.
Okay. What kind of bomb?
It's a frosty bomb. On the back
Frosty bomb.
corner. It's so close to a critical threat.
Right. AC 26. Yeah, you hit the backside of it. The thing surprisingly jumps pretty far up in the air.
It takes 20 frost damage. And it gets to make a fortitude save or be staggered for 1 round.
Okay, it rolls a 7 and adds 8. So 15.
It is very staggered.
Okay, it is starting to move like really sluggish, almost like an insect being put to sleep because of the cold.
And Fi is just going to move so that the paladin is between him and the bug, just in case.
What the fight is this way? Says Icon as he's pointing you.
Yes, it's over there. Yeah, look at that one. Mm-hmm, yes, he's shiny.
Eryxes.
Full round, we'll put the lance into the one to my east, and then we'll hoof the one to my north.
Okay. The lance finds a home, kind of forcing the lance into the mouth of the creature. It's making
22 points of
noise.
damage, that's pretty solid.
It is solid. 75. Oh, it looks like it's about to drop. And only one of the hooves hit. The one to the north.
Nobody listens to Hadrian. Everybody's just attacking random things.
13 damage from the hoof.
Yeah, so half of his... I just want to make sure we got the damage right. Secondary attacks do half strength, right?
Half strength and 1 from power attack, as opposed to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so it should actually be plus 5. So it should be 2 less.
Okay. 11. That's significant.
Still a good kick.
Yep, it is a good kick. As basically he bounces off its really, really weak-looking knees. You know, it almost falls down because of it, but then it just sort of rolls on its front mandible, or sorry, its front claws, and comes back at Eryxes. Icon.
The blessings of... I think this one is... what is that guy? It's not the blessings of Icon, it's the blessings of...
Palor,
because this is from Oracle. I'm pretty certain that's his rule. Blessings of Palor! He's going to cast a Cure Light Wounds behind Eryxes and just kind of...
Can keep the centaur up.
Just heal bot the centaur.
Okay. Light comes out of his hands, and some of the centaur's wounds are healed.
He doesn't have any powers that increases like cash level for good like healing spells or any of that kind of nonsense, does he?
Not yet.
Okay.
He doesn't have the cap of the amount of level you apply.
All right, so 5 healing from Palor,
Okay, I'll subtract that.
channeled through the magnificent form of Icon.
Right. Okay, so not as effective.
Food's here.
We've got Eldon.
Yep. So I'm hitting the guy who's almost down.
Oh
the guy
yeah,
to my right.
your dog.
Oh yeah, my dog.
But he's...
Bite himself again? Is that what he's gonna do?
Okay. Give me a D8.
Oh, that's how much damage he does?
No, just a D8.
A D8? Okay. 2. 4.
Okay, you get to act first, but your dog is making weird noises.
Alright. So the guy beside me, 27.
Yeah, it will take
Does
his
it
AO.
get it? Does it get it? Yeah, okay.
A big claw goes swiping at you as you're using a ranged weapon, AC 16.
No.
You duck that.
Does it have combat reflexes or no?
1d6
Nope.
plus
Okay. Or
8.
if it, yeah, the
Oh, come on. Give me something better than this. 10.
still
10,
pretty solid
10 damage?
Yeah.
It actually swipes, and as it was swiping at you, you got it right in the armpit, and it must have been some sort of node in the creature because it starts gushing. All sorts of insect juices start flying out of underneath its armpit, and it falls down.
That's it! Continue the combat! Do not fret!
Then your
As it
dog,
echoes
then,
out
then your
all
dog
the-
goes and points kind of diagonally backward from the battlefield and starts like whining at the air like it's begging for a cookie.
Damn it!
All right, so that was Eldon. Hulking mandible creature. I think it's going to. It'll use one of its daily powers. It will look at.
Actually, Marty, sorry, I made a mistake. I included my smite on the guy on the right, so it's actually 3 less. And my hit would have been. I just realized.
22.
20.
You still downed it.
Okay.
It had like 1 hit point left.
Okay.
So this creature is going to 5-foot step over the dwarven body and basically try to make all of you confused.
Well,
Protected. The dog is already confused. It can roll again. Icon needs to make a
Lasts
save,
longer.
and then Nina is in you, is part of your skin, so she doesn't have to make a save, but
Come on, Kruger!
Yeah.
You cannot
suck.
confuse me.
Looks like Kruger is confused, and Icon
no idea what's going on.
Icon just
Natural
shrugs
20.
it off. All right. So yeah, it scuttles back and it kicks at the dwarven
To be fair,
body.
Icon's already kind of confused.
Adrian.
Adrian takes another bite of kebab. Gonna 5-foot step forward, and I'm gonna
Okay,
pray to dice gods.
it looks guarded as you're coming towards it.
Wow.
It
That's
follows
awesome. Look at
follows your flail and kind of bats it out of the air like it was playing a game.
There we go.
But then you dig up and stick your
7
dagger
damage with a dagger.
right up into its undermouth,
Ah!
making a high pitched scream as you're pushing the knife deeper and deeper.
Did it speak?
It talked about its knee.
Oh.
Yes, it was talking about its knee. It apparently doesn't aim for the knees.
Bye.
Took a knee. Took an arrow to the knee.
If I was just gonna wander up and chuck a frosty bomb at it.
Apparently, I should have made 4 of these things come after you.
Touch AC 19.
Yeah, you throw the bomb into its backside and it freezes
20 frosty damage.
up.
Good boy.
Freezing it into place.
That doesn't need to make the fort save.
It then kind of falls off to the side.
I see everything. Fi's eyes are all blown out.
Start coup de grace these things.
Yeah, Erixi's gonna coup de grace the thing beside it, sticking his lance into it. I think we'll just kill it.
All right, I have
I'm
to
going-
step out for, let's say, 15 minutes, hopefully less. I have been told that my shitty supper was too shit, so I have to go get more food like a caveman.
That Dairy Queen was not the right choice.
The cold Dairy Queen, apparently.
That's so not funny. Why don't we take a sandwich break then? I'll go grab some food too while we're waiting.
Okay.
So who's Hadrian? Are you coup de grace the other thing?
Those things are evil.
I flail him in the head, so my flail doesn't feel lonely. So it actually